Hey, how you doing? Oop. I was touching my screen while the camera's running. So here's what we got today. I'm gonna show you guys a couple of saws, so you know what we got going, what's on the to-do list, and then we're gonna work on that Holzfforma again. So right here, here's one. Now this says Holzfforma there and there, and it's a Holzfforma throttle body, but this is, show you here. This is genuine Husqvarna 372 XP non-X torque case. And what it is, I found this old 372 case, had a cylinder head, piston, connecting rods, all that. You know what? Actually, this right here, this is what I had. And it came with the Walbro carb. This is all Holzfforma so far, except for the throttle body. I got this from the Dukes. But so everything you see here, including this, is how I found that Husqvarna case. And everything here plus this minus the throttle body. And nope, chain came with a chain guard too. But that's how I found it. I got it for free. Now this saw is leaking bar oil. See how wet the desk the table is? I wonder where it's leaking from. I don't have I gotta do some organization here. This is all Holzfforma parts. This is gonna be our test saw. We're gonna make this really rowdy. Not a race saw, it's still gonna be a work saw, but turn it right up. Here's what I got in store for this. Porting the cylinder. Light port here. We gotta check some timing numbers, and then we'll see how much we can get done there. On the carburetor, not sure on that. I might plug a hole with some moto seal, but I may not. Well, I think I'm gonna port, do my muffler mod, maybe something else. I can't remember what else I had in store. But porting, muffler mod, and possibly some other stuff. Oh yeah, we're gonna take I think we're gonna end up taking a little bit off the cylinder, or off this piston. But this is a Holzfforma crankcase. I stripped it down, split it, put a new gasket in it, put gasket maker on it, because it did leak. I had an air leak from the factory. Changed it's Holzfforma bearings, Holzfforma crank, Holzfforma connecting rod, Holzfforma piston. But I just put new seals in it. Took care of that air leak. It ran much better after that. So if you're looking into these budget saws, at least the Holzfforma anyways, you're probably gonna have to rebuild some things. Did some carb work on it. Probably not done with the carb work. Yeah, I don't know why this thing's so greasy, but we can find out sometime. Anyways, so for today, I had some things I wanted to do. I'll get you nice and close here. See how black that is? It's just been running really rich, which I had it tuned really rich. Because, well, I was learning some things and I didn't want to just blow it up immediately. So, I ordered a carb for this, but I accidentally got an X-Torque carb, which is fine. I'm gonna just use that after that Holzfforma carb. It's a HLIC carb. So one thing about this build is I'm not changing any timing numbers, except for what I'm doing by dropping the base gasket, if I can. We gotta check some things. Boom. Boom. Okay. Well, I thought it might take a little more material than it is, so big old cloud of dust when I tap this one out. Keep on going. Okay, we're getting over into this a little bit, which we don't want to take that off, so. We'll clean that up later. There she came up. Just knocking our corners off. But it takes so many strokes, I'm probably not going to go crazy. I was going to take some of the skirt off the piston, but I'd have to pull the piston off for that. I was going to like mount the case upside down and then try and file upside down, but I don't think so. I don't want to knock files savings into the case, and I don't want to pull the piston, so I can. I've pulled them before. It's not that big of a deal, but maybe we'll save that for another time we're in here. Seen some of these other port guys that are not thin at all, but a little thin for what I want to do. This is my first time going at a cylinder head with a file or a Dremel or anything like that, so I'm gonna go light. And if she don't blow up, we'll take it from there. through here and quickly before my motor seal seals. There. Okay. Get that down. Then start dropping head bolts in this thing. Send some electricity, which this turns into spark. And then it fires. What we want is, when this is spinning around, we want it to spark a little earlier. So we're going to take this and put it, just for reference, if it's here, just imagine your coil's here. Here's your coil, right? So, gets to there and fires. Well, we want it to fire back here. That's a little dramatic. We're only going to do a few degrees. We're going to move this forward so that way when the cylinder's coming around, it hits a little sooner. This is where it would hit. And let's say it's coming around right now, like the way everything's set up, it's coming around, boom. And then it spins all the way around, comes around, boom. Spins all the way around, comes around, boom. Well, we're going to bring this down to here. And then, as it's spinning around, hits this, it's going to fire a little earlier. So, how we're going to do that, we're going to take about half this key off. Well, that's that. A little bit extra timing, a little bit of port drive on that.